What's up, guys? Today, we're starting a new program. We're power building, featuring my crunchy pre-workout. Oh. We're going in for 2 scoops-ish today. It's a little, I don't know why it's like this. That's like half a scoop, right? That should be enough. Anyways. Basically, to summarize, my last program I did not really like that much. So I was only on it for about 3 months, which is plenty of time to be on a program. But we're going back to the basics a little bit, and yeah, it's time to lift some heavy stuff and get big and have some fun. I'll see you out there.
Uh-oh.
Did you see the text from Marco?
That butthole.
I'm saying, excuses.
I know.
All right.
He's like, I set my alarm and everything.
This is my first set. This is my first set of deadlifts in 6 months. No, what is this? It's been since January. What is it? It's August, so it's in 8 months. This is my first set of deadlift in 8 months.
7 months.
Isn't this the eighth month though?
Yeah.
All right, we'll call it 7.
Yeah.
Feels as good as it always has. Hell yeah. Let's see, I think this is, 155 plus 110, 265. Cool. Cool. It's feeling very good. God, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've deadlifted. It feels weird, but it feels good. Deadlifts are one of the most slept on movements. And I think they're coming back. But for the longest time, there was oh, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk of injury. If you're not ego lifting and you're doing it in good form, your risk of injury is the same as any other heavy exercise, honestly. And the stimulus from deadlifting is just incredible. It's almost unbeatable. It's the same thing with squats, I think squats are dangerous. You could make an argument, they're not worth the risk. Just don't ego lift and lift with good form. You're gonna be okay. And you're gonna get a hell of a lot out of it, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, get some more calcium carbonate.
Nerd. No, just kidding. All right, so This is 374. And basically what I did was I took 90% of my 1 rep max and made that my quote unquote 1 rep max. And so I took that, whatever number that resulted in, I'm doing 75% of that for my 5s today. This is technically a little bit over that, but it's not to worry, you know. This is fine. This is good. Yeah, I mean, we deadlifting. I'm gonna try this one without reverse grip and see if my grip can hold. I guess we'll see, you know, but I'll switch to it mid-set if I need to. But it feels good to be back deadlifting again. There's nothing like a deadlift. It feels so good. Honestly, that felt so good. That felt really good. Let's go. Yeah.
What's it called when you whenever you do a rep or something like, you know, like bicep curl, you have like your initial motion, which is like your like working motion, and then there's like the other half of it where it's like you're releasing the muscle and you're resisting the weight of it, you know?
Yeah.
What's that called?
So anytime you're contracting a muscle or it's shortening, that's called the concentric. And then anytime your muscle is getting stretched back out, that's the eccentric part of a repetition.
When you do the eccentric part of this workout, why is it kind of like you're not slow on the like eccentric part of it. You kind of like just drop the weight controlled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is that?
So if my goal was to build more muscle, I would control the eccentric down. Since my goal is to strengthen the concentric part of the repetition to save energy, I just let it drop on the eccentric instead of controlling it, because it's the concentric part of the repetition that I care about. And so when it comes to like deadlifts and stuff like that, where it's just the contraction that really super matters, it's not as important. So like, also as an example, in powerlifting competition, you have to control the eccentric, but you can still drop it. You just can't let go of the bar. So like, if I was competing and doing a 1 rep, and I get to the top, and then the judge weighs me down, I can let it down as fast as I want, as long as I'm still holding onto the bar. And then once the bar is motionless on the ground, then I can let go. And so since this is more of my like competition program that I'm doing and running, I'm kind of letting competition rules also dictate how I'm training. But if I hit something like a plateau or something like that, it's not a bad idea to start controlling the eccentric on some of your sets, if that makes sense. But that's mostly why, is because of competition and to save energy for the actual concentric portion.
Do you have anything for the audience watching?
Just know the importance of both.
Thoughts, comments,
Yeah.
prayers.
Prayers. But yeah, when you're training stuff like this, know the importance of both. So like if, let's say, my next leg day when I'm squatting, I'm also going to do RDLs. With those, I'm very much focusing on the eccentric portion of the rep. So it's not that just because I'm dropping this, I'm not focusing on any eccentric part with my posterior chain. It's just with this specific exercise, because of what I'm training for, it's not important to do that, especially since I've added additional things in my training to strengthen that portion of the muscle on the eccentric. And so it's just important to make sure that whatever you're doing it with purpose and you're doing it thought out, because there's, you know, if I didn't replace that, there's a chance of, well, just not being very well-rounded as an athlete. And so you don't want to sleep on certain things like that. And that's all I have to say, I think. I think that's a good way to do it, is just each time film one set vertically and then the rest can be filmed horizontally. Are you rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, this is the last set, set 3. I got out the wrist wraps just because my grip is getting a little tired. I'm also pretty shaky. My central nervous system is having a really good time with this one, but that's okay. I'm doing 15 more pounds than I planned to do, and so honestly, I'll take that. So, last set, feeling shaky, but feeling strong still. I'm super happy with my performance thus far. My back feels good, my legs feel great, my hips feel a little tight, but honestly not too bad. So yeah, I'm gonna hit this last set, and then we got leg extensions and calf raises. So super easy workout. Well, not easy, but all these like powerlifting type programs that I run, they're not a ton of movements, they're just a ton of effort, and that's about as good as it gets. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this up, and then we'll move on. Yippee! Oh, so I felt good. That felt really good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good. Whew. All right, let's go do some leg extensions. Oh yeah.
That'd just be the transition.
Wrong tube. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Imagine we
one
post
of
this and we get copyrighted for saying that shit. All right, All right, let's cut it there. I'll see you guys at leg extensions. All right, guys. Leg extensions. So here, for these, I'm gonna have the seat all the way back. And again, because we're doing concentric specific training for all the compound lifts, squat and bench are a little bit different because you kind of need the eccentric, but ignoring that for now. We really want to focus on tempo for the other strength exercises that we're doing. So like things like RDLs that are in the program, calf raises, stuff like that. Those are our builders. So we want to be super careful about our tempo. We want to make sure that we're optimizing these sets as much as humanly possible because these are going to be just as important as everything else. So we want to build strength, we want to build muscle, and again, it's just about being smart and knowing what you want to do with each movement and what you want to accomplish with it. So for these, I want to be nice and slow. We just worked the posterior chain like crazy. So it's now time for this anterior chain. Just kind of, it's not as fatigued, which is why we do big compound here. We're doing accessory here, and we're finishing off with calf raises because I have small calves. And then, yeah, and then on our squat day, I mean, that's anterior and posterior chain. And then we're gonna do like an RDL movement, and then I forget off the top of my head what else we have, but yeah, we're just kind of flip-flopping, making sure that we're getting good stimulus on everything and making sure we're recovering between each workout. All right, let's get this set. Some people don't like that I bite my chain, and I want you to know that I'm not biting it, I'm just tonguing it really hard. That was a good set.
Good set, Huygen.
What?
Good set, Huygen.
Huygen?
Yeah.
What is
Huygen
that?
is your new name because the gains are high. The Huygens.
Oh, that is dumb. I love it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, you see that tempo? I mean, realistically, it could probably be a little bit slower, maybe, but around there is gonna be good. Tempo is so important. Stretch is also important, and so is enjoying your training. Don't sleep on that either, because if you're not enjoying what you're doing, you're not gonna put your heart into it. A big reason why my last program, I planned it for 4 months. I got 3 months in, and I was like, honestly, this shit sucks. And it did. I mean, it's a very optimized program, but it's not optimized from an enjoyability perspective. It's just optimized from like a muscle building perspective. And the truth of the matter is like it's more optimal to build muscle if you're enjoying what you're doing than it is to just go all in and be like, okay, Jeff Nippert says this, and like Dr. Mike says this, and it's like, that's the way I'm gonna do it, whether I like it or not. You're not gonna put your whole heart into it. So whenever you're switching up programs, whenever you're creating programs and drawing stuff for yourself, make sure you're also enjoying what you're doing, because, you know, if you're gonna be working out for a long period of time, which like my plan is to work out for the rest of my life, I always want to make sure I'm enjoying what I'm doing, because if it's monotonous, there's always that over-looming thing of like, well, then quit, you know? And so I'm constantly switching it up, constantly doing different types of programs for myself, because I don't want to get stuck in monotony. I want to add stimulus of all variations so that I can be a well-rounded athlete, even though bodybuilding is kind of my main goal. And, you know, I always want to be able to enjoy what I do. And there are some things I do that I don't want to do, but the overarching thing is I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, guys, we're on our last set of leg extensions. You can tell I have a serious case of leg day brain because all the blood's in my quads and not my brain. Yeah, I got nothing else to say, man. I'm hurting. Feels good though. All right, let's get it. Where'd my music go? It's gone. All right, we're going musicless. The crux.
Raw dogging it.
No facial expressions either. No, I'm just kidding. Holy guacamole. Bazinga. All right, wait, quick, Bryce.
Oh shit. Scared me.
Before we get to calf raises, because that doesn't matter very much. Let's get some footy of the physique.
Wait.
I'll have you stand by the mirror this time. I think that'll be good.
Okay, doing
Maybe even over there. Feeling juicy, feeling great, feeling beefy. Let's get to calf raises.
Now we're good. Start loading them plates, boy.
All right, high rep calf raises, and then we're done with this workout. So honestly, let's just get right to it. My brain isn't working, so.
Yeah, but it hurts, tiny calves.
I'm telling you, bro, we could totally sell these audios online.
If you want.
Boy whimpers during calf raises. Link in bio. PPV only.
So, if you want, I do have like another phone I could just bring on Tuesdays that I could record in my pocket or something like that, and it's just for capturing audio. Or like buy a cheap microphone that's Bluetooth or something, connect it to like my hat or shirt or something, so that way it's just always picking up on that background noise.
That'd be cool.
Extract it, and then we can like create a video out of it. Boys moaning.
1 hour of Jason whimpering.
1.5 hours of boys at the gym moaning.
How are my calves looking though?
I mean, they're still looking like a barcode. That's I don't know what you mean.
That's crazy, dog.
I mean, yeah,
Someone
they're
said I
there.
had rugby calves, and
They're not like mine.
I'm gonna ride that high for the rest of my life, bro. Rugby calves, I'll take that.
There's some
Dude, they're
stupid
getting so
nerd.
much bigger though. My calf progress has been crazy recently, honestly.
Ride a bike.
I don't know how. No, I'm just kidding. I know how to ride a bike.
Wait, you don't have a father or something to teach you? Whoa. Why do you have to lie to me, Jason?
I don't lie. I only.
Why do you have to be such a man whore?
Fuck off. All right. Calves are a bane of my existence, bro. There we go.
All right, Jason, do the verse of the hour now. Verse of the day. Just got it.
James 1:27. Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this: to look after orphans and widows in their distress, and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world.
Oh, who leads this double entendre? It's your mama.
Good Lord. Makes me feel like
Like a Disney princess.
you ever like set your hand on a stovetop and then for a second it feels cold and then you go like, oh, because you get like the shivers. That's how it feels when I hit calves really hard.
Like goosebumps.
It's like it burns so much that I'm like, you know what I mean?
Stimmed.
Shaking and quivering. That's just how it feels. That was the last set of calves. So I'll see you guys in the outro. All right, guys, that's the first day of the new program. I'm pretty much going to be doing this program. It's a 5-3-1. So next week we'll be doing 3 reps. Then after that, we'll be doing 1 rep. Then we do like a little deload, and then we start over again. And I'm basically going to be doing this program until I deadlift 600 pounds. So, well, maybe. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how long it takes. I'm confident that it'll not take that long, but it might also take a really long time. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, I hope you have a blessed week. Much love, guys.